Doctor.
Gulani, please start.
Good morning to all. Hello to everyone joining today's webinar. I am Dr. Pradeep Golani, and as the co-convener of this event, I am delighted to welcome a diverse and engaged audience. Your participation greatly enriches our discussions and underscores our shared commitment to advancing in our respective fields. I look forward to productive conversations and collective learning as we embark on this educational journey together. SPSR is distinguished for its engaging webinars, further enhancing its status as a leading platform for continuous professional development in the pharmaceutical sector. I am confident that today's session will uphold our tradition of excellence, providing valuable insights from a respected speaker. Let us seize this chance to gain new knowledge, participate actively, and progress in our field. Welcome, everyone. I look forward to a productive experience for all participants. Thank you for joining us today. We are gathered today to commemorate the 75th SPSR webinar on challenges and opportunities in pharmacy profession to make India's pharma superpower in 2030, a distinguished event in the series hosted by the Society of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research. Under the esteemed guidance of Dr. Shashi Alok, National President of SPSR, the Society continues to play a pivotal role in fostering innovation and advancement in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. The SPSR is devoted to advancing the pharmaceutical field through a variety of strategies. Our mission is to organize conferences that support pharmacy related initiatives and endorse programs tackling public health issues in India, focusing particularly on disease prevention. We make it a priority to recognize and honor pharmacists whose notable contributions drive progress in our field. At the heart of our mission is a commitment to spreading pharmaceutical knowledge, ensuring a steady and robust exchange of information about pharmaceutical practices and services. By striving towards these objectives, we aim to elevate the quality and impact of pharmacy profession, fostering a proactive and collaborative community dedicated to excellence. It is our great privilege to introduce Dr. Mahesh Burande, Honorable Director, Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, and Director, Pharmaceutical, JSPM Science University, Pune, Maharashtra, India, as a distinguished speaker. Dr. Mahesh Burande expertise greatly enriches our event, providing substantial knowledge and insights. His participation is certain to enrich our discussions and spread exploration of challenges and opportunities in pharmacy profession to make India pharma superpower in 2030. We are grateful for his engagement and anticipate an enlightening session. We are truly in our esteemed gathering, we are honored to have the distinguished presence of Mrs. Monika Sabharwal, the convener of this webinar, and the National Secretary, Society of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research. Her multifaceted contributions and leadership in these capacities underscores her commitment to advancing the field of pharmaceutical sciences and research. We are privileged to have Mrs. Monika Sabharwal with us today, guiding our webinar with her expertise and dedication. Without further delay, I have the distinct pleasure of inviting Mrs. Monika Sabharwal to extend a warm welcome to our esteemed guest speaker. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pradeep Golani. Hello, everyone. I am Monika Sabharwal, the convener of 75th SPSR webinar, and it is my pleasure to welcome you all to this significant milestone in the journey of Society of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research SPSR. Today's webinar is centered on a very crucial topic: challenges and opportunities in the pharmacy profession to make India a pharma superpower by 2030. We are honored to have with us a distinguished personalities gracing this occasion. Our esteemed speaker, Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, Honorary Director of Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, IPER, and the director of JSPM, Pharmaceutical Sciences University, Pune, Maharashtra, India, will share his expert insights. Additionally, we are privileged to have Professor Dr. Milan J. Umekar sir, the National President of APTI, as our guest of honor for this session. Their collective wisdom and expertise will undoubtedly enrich our understanding of this particular topic. This webinar had gathered over 2,000 registrations from more than 20 countries, a testament to the growing global reach of SPSR's initiative. I want to take a moment to reflect our incredible journey. With 75 webinars successfully conducted, we have received unwavering support from the participants worldwide, allowing us to create a positive impact and uplift the pharmacy profession. We are thrilled to announce a significant achievement in our journey. SPSR has recently signed Memorandum of Understanding MOU with the Malaysian Pharmacist Society MPS, a prestigious organization in Malaysia. This collaboration is a major milestone for the SPSR, fostering a new opportunities for advancing pharmaceutical sciences and strengthening the international ties. At SPSR, we are proud to continuously organize webinars on diverse and cut-edge topics, carefully chosen to cater to interest and the needs of our global audience. This year, 2024, has been particularly remarkable as we achieved a milestone of 89,000 plus registrations from over 50 countries, underscoring the global impact of our efforts in advancing the pharmaceutical profession. SPSR is committed to support growth and development of the pharmacy profession and healthcare. With SPSR, membership is now open. We invite you to join our vibrant community and gain access with a wealth of knowledge, networking opportunities, and professional growth. Additionally, our SPSR award nominations are now open, and we encourage you to visit our website for all details. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the entire SPSR team for their dedication and hard work in organizing these webinars and ensuring that we deliver a valuable knowledge to our participants. Before we commence, I would like to warmly welcome our National President, Dr. Shashi Alok, whose visionary leadership has been very crucial in impressive transformation of the SPSR. I would like to extend a very heartfelt thanks for the significant contributions made by Dr. Pradeep Gulani, the co-convener of this webinar, and organizing committee members, Dr. Padmani Shukla, Mrs. Swati Jain, Dr. Saurabh Kose, Dr. Sanjay Nagdev, Mr. Ankur Agarwal, Mr. Junaid Tantre, Dr. Payal Mittal, Mrs. Nidhi Mittal, Dr. Khushbu Mishra, and Mr. Rishabh Bhanot. Their tireless efforts have played a very crucial role in transforming this vision of event into reality. I invite our audience to share the suggestions for the future topics and the speakers. Your feedback drives us continuous improvement and motivate us to bring impactful sessions every Sunday. Join the SPSR vibrant community of over 40,000 pharma professionals actively engaging across LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and WhatsApp. Let's connect, learn, and grow with the top tier webinars and exclusive content. Do not miss out this unparalleled opportunity to elevate your pharmacy practice. Stay updated by subscribing to SPSI YouTube channel and enabling the notification bell icon for the instant alert. follow our journey in advancing the pharmaceutical sciences for the societal benefit for all of us. Thank you for being part of this incredible journey. Let us now move forward for to an insightful session and hear from esteemed speaker, Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, and I hope you will find this webinar both informative and inspiring. Over to you, Dr. Pradeep Gulani.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your inspirational words. And I am now honored to invite Dr. Shashi Alok, National President SPSR, to grace our 75th SPSR National Webinar event with his valuable words. Under Dr. Shashi Alok esteemed guidance, the SPSR continues to play a pivotal role in advancing knowledge and innovation in the field of pharmaceutical sciences. We eagerly look forward to hearing your thoughts and perspectives. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pradeep Gulani. And first of all, good morning to all. And I extend a warm welcome to our esteemed speaker, Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, and honorable guest of honor, Professor Milen J. Umekar sir, webinar convener and National Secretary of SPSR, Mrs. Monika Sabharwal, webinar co-convener, Dr. Pradeep Gulani, organizing committee member of this webinar and participants. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to the 75th of the Society of Pharmaceutical Science and Research SPSR webinar. As the national president of SPSR, I feel a profound sense of pride and responsibility as we come together to deliberate on a topic that holds the key to our nation future challenges and opportunity in pharmacy profession to make India a pharma superpower in 2030. Today's theme is both ambitious and timely. India, often referred to as the pharmacy of the world, has an unparalleled role in the shaping global healthcare. With the right strategies, collaboration, and innovation, we can transform our pharmaceutical sectors in a global powerhouse by 2030. This transformation, however, demand collective efforts, strategies, foresight, and commitment to overcoming the challenges stand in our way. At SPSR, we have dedicated ourselves to fostering growth, innovation, pharmaceutical sciences, and healthcare. Our society stand of the pillars of knowledge exchange, research support, professional development, recognition, and collaboration. Since its inception, SPSR has a beacon for professional researchers and students in the pharmaceutical domain. Our core objectives from facilitating knowledge sharing through the webinars and workshops to recognize excellence in teaching, research and leadership align the perfect with the broader vision empowering the pharmacy profession. This webinar series began in May 2020 during the exceptional challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic, has grown into a vibrant platform for global engagement. What started as a mean as to connect and share knowledge during the difficult times has now evolved into a respected initiative with international reach. Our webinar has attracted viewers from over 50 countries with top audience from India, USA, Nigeria, the UK, and the Philippines, among others. Within the India, the cities like Lucknow, Pune, Nagpur, Bengaluru, Chennai consistently engage with our sessions, reflecting the widespread appeal for our contents. From cutting-edge research and healthcare challenges to professional growth and innovation, our webinars has covered a wide range of relevant topics. And I am proud to share that our SPSR YouTube channel has become a hub of pharmaceutical knowledge, connecting professionals and learners across the continents. The global recognition reinforces our belief in the universal relevance of our mission. Today, we are privileged to have with us Dr. Mahesh Burande sir, a luminary in the pharmaceutical world. Dr. Burande sir, vast experience and visionary insight will indeed guide us in addressing the challenging and leveraging the opportunity to make India a global pharma superpower. As we embark on this insightful journey today, let us remind ourselves of immense responsibility we carry as pharma professionals. The road ahead is filled with the challenges, but it also brims with opportunity to innovate, collaborate, and lead. Together, through forums like SPSR and our collective effort, we can realize the dream of a healthier, stronger, and more robust India. I extend my gratitude to our distinguished speaker, participants, and the entire SPSR team for making this event possible. Let this 75th SPSR webinar marks a significant milestone in our missions to elevate the pharmacy profession and contribute to India's visions of becoming a superpower by 2030. So thank you all for being a part of this journey. Together, let us continue to make a difference. Thank you. Over to you, Dr. Pradeep Gulani.
Thank you so much, sir, for showering your blessings on SPSR. And now let's begin with the brief introduction of guest profile. Dr. Mahesh Burande is a highly accomplished leader in the pharmaceutical field with over 40 years of extensive experience as a consultant, trainer, and academician. A pioneer in advancing the pharmacy profession, he has significantly contributed to the pharmaceutical industry's growth through innovative trainings, impactful leadership, and visionary initiatives. Dr. Burande has worked with over 100 pharmaceutical companies in India and abroad, offering consultancy and training services on various critical areas, including good manufacturing practices, good clinical practices, good laboratory practices, and good pharmacy practices. His expertise extends to fostering organizational excellence, productivity, quality, safety, and positive attitudes. He has conducted more than 1,000 training programs for renowned pharmaceutical companies such as Serum Institute of India, Sun Pharmaceuticals, GlaxoSmithKline, Baxter, Cipla, Vocard, and Elchem. His training programs are known for igniting the minds of participants, instilling a mission-oriented approach to personal and organizational goals. Dr. Burande currently serves as the Director of Pharmaceutical Sciences at JSPM University Pune, where he continues to lead pharmacy education. His academic career includes serving as a principal and professor at several reputed institutions, including Siddhant College of Pharmacy Pune, D.Y. Patil University School of Pharmacy, Indira College of Pharmacy Pune. As the honorary director of the Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, Dr. Burande established a comprehensive pharmaceutical management training system that offers 26 job-oriented diplomas. IPER's programs are recognized across the pharmaceutical industry, and the institute received the prestigious India's Most Promising Consulting and Training Institute award at the 2012 Annual Pharmaceutical Leadership Summit. Dr. Burande also spearheaded a first of its kind initiative in Indian pharmaceutical education by starting a public testing laboratory and manufacturing unit at Pune College of Pharmacy, allowing students to develop practical skills during their undergraduate studies. Dr. Burande has held numerous prominent positions in various pharmaceutical associations, including President, Indian Pharmaceutical Association, Pune branch, President, Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, APTI, President, 69th Indian Pharmaceutical Congress in 2017, Secretary, 54th Indian Pharmaceutical Congress, Trust, Pune. His leadership has significantly influenced the development of pharmacy profession in India, bridging the gap between academia and pharmaceutical industry. Dr. Burande has been recognized with numerous prestigious awards. Dr. Burande draws inspiration from the vision of Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, working tirelessly to make India a global pharmaceutical superpower. His efforts focus on promoting pharmacy as a noble profession, empowering future generations of pharmacists to excel globally. Dr. Mahesh Burande's dedication to pharmacy profession exemplifies his motto, efforts unending, as he continues to inspire professionals to achieve excellence and contribute to India's global leadership in the pharmaceutical sector. It brings us immense joy and pride to share that we have garnered the participation of over 2,000 registered attendees from across the globe, representing a diverse array of countries. Among them, we have a significant presence from India, Belize, Cameroon, Indonesia, Jamaica, Malaysia, Meru, Nepal, Nigeria, Oman, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Sudan. The overwhelming response from such a wide reaching and varied audience is truly humbling. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to each and every participant for choosing to be a part of this significant event. Thank you all for joining us today. Let's make this webinar an insightful and enriching experience for everyone involved. We have our esteemed keynote speaker, Dr. Mahesh Burande, with us. Welcome, sir. Please take a lead and share your thoughts and insights with us.
Thanks, Dr. Pradeep. First, I congratulate Society of Pharmaceutical Sciences and Research for creating this platform to upgrade the knowledge, creating the awareness, what's happening in pharmaceutical sciences. And the most important thing, what I observed, their consistency, perseverance, passion to conduct the webinar every Sunday, not only for India, but many countries, students, or maybe the professionals who wanted to contribute to build the pharmacy profession in the world. So heartiest congratulations, Dr. Shashi Alok, the President, and Secretary, Dr. Monika Sabharwal. But I must mention the efforts which Dr. Pradeep has taken, because 1 month back, he met me at Pharma International Conference in Delhi and requested me that, sir, we would love to organize your webinar that will be the 75th one for our S. I immediately said and given the consent that yes, I would love to contribute for your platform. I'm also extremely happy to know that along with him, the organizing team, especially Dr. Saurabh Kose, Dr. Pradeep Golani, as I mentioned here, Sanjay Nagdev, Shruti Jain, Ankur Agarwal, Junaid Tantre, Dr. Payal Mittal, Nidhi Mittal, who is one of my student of IPER, Dr. Khushbu Mishra, and Dr. Padmini Shukla, all of them organizing this event at the professional level. I'm extremely actually confident now that this forum will really build the competent and complete pharmacists and the leaders in the future to make the world happy and healthy. With this introduction, let me share my PPT so that I can start. Thank you very much. The topic which I have chosen, which is the current interest for the Indian pharmacy profession. What are the challenges? What are the opportunities? What is the strength which we have? So that we have kept the mission that can we become the pharma superpower in 2030? We are all pharmacists, whether we are from India or whether you are from the other countries. And what's our mission? Our mission is to save the life, nurture the life, protect the life, and enhance the quality of life, right from child to the grand actually father or maybe the grand actually mother. Every age, we have to contribute in a big way by producing quality medicine, by inventing quality medicine and by giving the quality service. And that's why we came on this planet and became the pharmacist. We are representing the supermighty on this planet to save the life. And that's our mission, my friends. And that is the purpose and actually the passion which we should have, whatever we are doing. We may be the teacher, we may be in the production, we may be in the quality control, we may be running the pharmacy or the medical store. All of us are coming together and actually extending the life and saving the life. As far as the age of India is considered, in 2020, it is observed that average age of India is touching to almost 70 years. And that's actually good period as far as the life is considered, which we have contributed along with the healthcare professional, whether it is a doctor, whether it is the nurses, or whether it is the pharmacy world. But when we became independent in 1947, our average age was 37 years. Many people were dying because antibiotics were not there. The treatment was not proper. Advancement in the healthcare system was not there. And that time, the average age was 37. But after almost 70 years, I can say the contribution is very big. Now, the average age of India is 70 years. It is almost matching to the world average age of the people, that is 72 years. But shall we become happy in that case? We should not. Because if you consider the advanced actually countries like Japan, the average age is almost 83 to 85 years. That means as compared to India, it is almost 14 years more the average person lives. That suggests that the healthcare system and the contribution from pharmacy profession is much ahead, and that can be the model which we can implement in India to increase the average age from 70, maybe in next 10 years, touching to 85 years. So I think that is our objective. But when average age is increasing, the challenges in front of the pharmacy profession are also increasing, because the old age people, geriatric problems are more. And when we wanted to treat the geriatric problems, a lot of contribution from the pharmacist is required. One way, the consumption of medicine is increasing because of the average age which is increasing. That's why the production will be more, quality control, quality assurance job will be more critical, productivity will be more, and also along with that, the requirement of safety and affordability is also the mission in front of us. And I think we should accept that and start working on that. And although we say that the average age is increased, but there are certain challenges in front of us. For example, diabetes, still there is no cure. Only the prevention or maybe actually the maintenance as far as the health is considered, which we are observing. Cancer, many type of cancers, we don't have the answer. So research and development is a continuous activity on that line. Whether it is arthritis or whether the new challenges as far as the viral diseases are considered, which we face during COVID-19 or 20, I think a lot of challenges are in front of us, but we should accept that challenge very positively and come out with the solution by inventing the new medicine and producing the quality medicine and by giving the quality service. Friends, in India, we have 26,000 pharmaceutical companies. And out of 26,000 pharmaceutical companies, these are the first 25 leading pharmaceutical companies of India. Sun Pharmaceuticals is the biggest pharmaceutical company of India, and today almost touching to the turnover of 2,37,500 crore, including the export. Their domestic consumption or domestic turnover may be touching to 10,000 to 12,000 crore. We also have so many companies, including multinational companies, whether it is a Glaxo, whether it is a Abbott, but Indian companies' contribution who started their operation maybe in 1980 late, I think their contribution is much more. Sun Pharmaceutical is one of the actually Indian pharmaceutical company which is treated today as a multinational company outside and having more than 42 manufacturing plants, led by actually the managing director, Mr. Dilip Shangvi. We also have the Mankind Pharma. We also have the m.pharm Pharmaceuticals. We also have the Alembic Pharmaceutical Company, Suven. We also have Alkem, Lupin. All these are the Indian companies. Zydus Cadila, all of them, Mankind Pharma, all of them are doing extremely good job expanding their horizons and required the very active contribution from all the pharmacists. And that's why the challenge in front of us is to develop such force which will contribute to these pharmaceutical companies. Friends, 2024, our domestic consumption has been touched to 3 lakhs crores, while in 2030, what we are thinking that India can become the superpower where the consumption of medicine may touch to 11 lakh crores. I am talking in terms of rupees, and you can convert it into the $1 billion in that case. I think that is the contribution which we wanted to make. That shows that tremendous growth and tremendous demand for the medicines are there. And in 2047, where India will complete 100 years of independence, I think our contribution or the requirement is 45 lakhs crores of domestic consumption of medicine is required. That's a huge challenge in front of us, but it's an opportunity also. And that's why the development of the systems, development of going for automation, going for digitalization, these are all challenges in front of us to develop the competent and complete pharmacies. And it is in terms of value, which I told as far as the rupees is considered. Taking the strength of Indian pharmaceutical industry, it is the third rank worldwide as far as the volume of production. Volume of production means number of tablets, number of capsules, number of ointments, number of injections, whatever we produce. And it is the 14th rank worldwide as far as the value of product is considered, because the research and development just started after 2005, which is picking up. And when the research and development will be more, invention of new medicines will be also more in the future in India, where the value will cut from 14th maybe to the 10th, maybe to the 5th, and one day it may be the first, like what we are talking about the contribution of USA or maybe many development countries. There are, as such, although I say 26,000 pharmaceutical companies, small, medium, but the largest one almost touching to 3,000 pharmaceutical companies, the listed companies. And we have more than 10,000 manufacturing plants in India, which are developing the quality product, safe product, as well as giving you the affordability of the medicine. So this is the strength of India as far as the volume of production is considered. Not only that, the strength of India is exporting the medicine. In 2024, it is observed, as far as the statistics is considered, that our export is touching to 2,30,000 crore. And in next 5 to 7 years, it may go to 5 lakhs crore. The demand is more and more, and the vaccine is the best example in that case. Whatever we have given the solution to the world during COVID-19, it is increasing day by day. Out of that, 20% is the generic share which we produce as far as the volume of production is considered. We are exporting the generics almost to the 20% to many developed countries like America, Canada, Mexico, and in Europe, almost 20% of export which we are doing with our generics which we are producing in India suggests that not only in India we are becoming stronger to actually give the best service, but even to the world, we are actually exporting the drugs and the medicine, and our quality, safety, efficacy has been proven worldwide. That suggests that India is growing very fast as far as the pharmaceutical profession is considered. And that is the growth rate what we observed, that almost touching to 9% to 11% compound annual growth rate as far as the pharmaceutical profession of India, consumption of medicine in India, not only in India, but also abroad. I think that is a substantial growth rate, suggests that Indian pharma industry is moving to become the superpower in next 5 to 10 years down the line. Now, what is the strength of any pharma industry? As far as the Indian pharma industry is considered, these are the 5 active ingredients I can say of a successful formula. Whatever we develop, we have the quality. That means the efficacy is there. Whatever the second aspect for every patient, it's not only the quality, but affordability. That means the economy is most important. And if you compare the cost of products in India, as compared to the products which are available in other countries. I think it is available at affordable prices, and that's why we are exporting such drugs more to the other countries in a big way. But along with the quality, whenever our customer, especially our number one customer, is a doctor who always talk about the safety first, therapeutic index first. And I think safety is also almost going parallel with the quality, suggests that I think we are doing the great job in the pharmaceutical profession. And the next is the innovation. How much actually innovation and creativity which we are putting into the practice. Are we coming out with the new drug? Maybe actually the new drug release actually solutions or the fixed dose combinations. I think this innovation will also contribute in big way as far as the life is considered. And research and development, whatever the strength which we are developing today, will come out with the innovation strategies. And the formulations actually, whether it is a sustained release, controlled release, time release dosage form, also coming in a big way. I will show you the next slide later that how innovations are contributing in India in a big way actually to contribute to serve the pharmacy profession as well as the human being. And we always think of productivity, which is important. So many our plants in India are going for the automation, digitalization, and that's why the productivity is enhanced. And due to the productivity is enhanced, we can actually contribute for the affordability of the medicine. When quality and productivity goes together, I think the economy or the affordability will be also the important aspect for any customer, not only in India, but also abroad. So these are the 5 active ingredients of success, and Indian pharmaceutical industry is working actually right from the first day to contribute in big way on all these 5 pillars. Strength of Indian pharmaceutical industry is the biotechnology today. And in COVID-19, it has been proven that what India can contribute. Take the example of the companies like Serum Institute of India, which brought the Covishield, along with actually the collaboration with AstraZeneca, as well as the Oxford University. The biggest, actually the multi-dimensional plant, I can say, the world-class facility of Serum Institute in Pune, actually contributing for the biggest vaccine production in India for the globe or for the world. It is the number one pharmaceutical biotech company in India at present, contributing for the world. And the statement which Serum Institute of India says, out of 5 children, whoever take the vaccine, I think 3 to 4 vaccine belongs to Serum Institute of India. And that is because of the affordability as well as the quality. Even Bharat Biotech, I think that group also brought the Covaxin during COVID-19 with collaboration indigenously manufactured with ICMR, Indian Council of Medical Research. I think the Bharat Biotech from Hyderabad is also contributing in a big way. And also Biocon, another leader, which I have not mentioned here, but that is also there, of Kiran Majumdar, is contributing in a big way. There are other companies like Panacea Biotech. That is also good contribution, which is coming from them in the biotech product. And it is actually, the statistics says that 301 million doses of vaccine vaccine we have provided. And I think even the formation of, or maybe the development of chikungunya vaccine development is going on. And I think India will contribute in that area, which many people are suffering at present. And when the viral diseases are increasing day by day, the strength of Indian biotech industry is becoming stronger. To give you the solution, suggests that in biotech field also, the contribution is coming in big way. As we say, for an instance, quality can capture the world market. And in vaccine, which we have proven to the world that India is leading in the biotech actually contribution. It's not only the pharmaceutical industry, but overall together the healthcare services to serve the humanity, India is becoming stronger. In 2025, I think the turnover has reached to almost 50 lakhs crores as far as the healthcare industry is considered, which we are predicting in 2027 will go to 70, and maybe I think from 70 lakh it will go to actually 100 lakhs maybe around 2030. Even hospital beds are increasing day by day with multi-speciality hospitals almost touching to 1,60,000, which may be required around 3 lakhs to 4 lakhs beds as far as the service is considered. And the support is given by the Indian government in a big way. And that support is Pradhan Mantri Jana Aushadhi Yojana, or maybe Ayushman Bharat Yojana, Corona Kavach, Corona Rakshak, or maybe the digital contribution which is coming in a big way. Ayushman Bharat Digital Mission, what we say, is coming up, and everybody will get the benefit of these yojanas or maybe these services from the government. So government is thinking to give the best healthcare services by investing the money and by enrolling the people. Maybe the economic people or the poor people will get the maximum benefit of all these yojanas. Suggest that I think the life expectancy is going to be increased from 72 years to 82 years, maybe in next 10 years, as far as India is considered. So from all actually corners, what we can say, the three pillars, whether it is a doctor, whether it is a pharmacist, whether it is a nurse, all of them, the tripod of healthcare, we say, coming together to contribute in big way for India to make India a pharma superpower. And one more good thing, whatever you can observe, that US FDA, which is very stringent to get for any pharmaceutical company, and India is having more than 600 plants at present, which are approved by US FDA, suggests that we have the stringent quality measures which are implemented, and we are following that actually procedures so that we can export the drugs to the developed countries. And even the WHO, because if you want to export the drugs to the outside countries, the minimum requirement usually is the WHO recognition, WHO certification. And I think more than 2,000 plants in India are approved by WHO, suggests that almost 200 countries we are exporting the drugs and contributing in big way. And that is the strength, a regulatory strength of India, where the norms as well as the certification process is actually implemented very thoroughly, and we are actually developing the quality drugs. 200 countries we are exporting the drugs, as I say, including the developed countries like USA, Europe, Japan, and Australia, suggests that Indian pharmaceutical industry has tremendously developed after independence and contributing worldwide to save the life and nurture the life. Then advantage of India as far as the strength is considered, what we observed is because of the quality healthcare service as well as the affordable service, medical tourism is increasing day by day, and many people from outside countries coming to India and actually getting served in India at the affordable cost. The cost is important factor which actually India is contributing with the quality service. We are the leader in HIV treatment, especially the CIPLA, the best example in that case, contributed worldwide by giving the HIV drugs. And I think the treatment is very healthier in that case in India, and the leaders are there from the India. Economic, as far as the vaccines are considered, I already told you that vaccine, we are leading the world, especially the companies like Bharat Biotech and Serum Institute of India. The biggest contribution is coming from them at affordable price. That is the most important thing. National medical devices policy has been implemented, and medical devices also, India is going to actually lead in the future, where the contribution will be much bigger, because that is the policy which government is implementing today, giving many infrastructure facilities as well as the seed money to contribute for the medical devices. Indian government's financial support is well appreciated in this regard as per the healthcare services. Pradhan Mantri Jana Aushadhi Kendras, Bharatiya Jana Aushadhi Kendras, which government has started. At present, we have reached to the target of 10,500 such kendras or the such centers. And in recent actually message by our Prime Minister, he has actually given the target that we can make it to 25,000 in next 2 years. So this is again the big contribution which is coming, especially for the generic medicines, which will be available for the poor community, which they can actually take at very economic cost. And 1451 drugs identified by such kendras with 240 surgical items or the medical devices on that line, which is really contributing a big way for the Indian population. And foreign actually direct investment is increasing day by day in India, in the healthcare sector as well as the pharma sector, suggests that I think the contribution is coming from worldwide, and we are going to lead in the pharmaceutical belt. There are two aspects as far as the drugs are considered or the medicines are considered. One is the branded and second is the generic. If it becomes the brand, it's a new molecule, in that case become the brand, where a 20 years patent protection is given. And usually such actually patented brands are coming from the multinational companies, especially from the developed countries like USA, where the protection is given to them and they can only sell such product in India. But once the patent is over after 20 years, I think the branded generics which are coming in India, similar products in that case at the economic cost, is contributing in big way. While the generics, that means they are sold not with the brand name, but just the generic name, that is active pharmaceutical ingredient name. And that is also actually India is becoming stronger and stronger. Simple example, if you take the example like paracetamol, I think the Crocin, which is produced by Glaxo, is a branded generic. But maybe I think a simple paracetamol tablet, which is produced by any pharmaceutical company, will become the generic drug. And there are 60,000 generic drugs which India is manufacturing at present, making it affordable, as well as the quality is actually maintained. And we have 60 therapeutic categories of drugs, including cardiovascular drugs, including antibiotics or antibacterial drugs, including gastrointestinal drugs, or including the drugs acting for the tuberculosis and so many things, so many therapeutic categories, almost 60 therapeutic drugs. We have 80,000 brands which are contributing at present, suggests that India is further growing in spreading its wing and the basket and expanding the horizons. Strength of Indian pharmaceutical industry, again, not only the formulation or maybe the medicine, but also the active pharmaceutical ingredient actually manufacturing. Almost 500 APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients, India is manufacturing, which is actually a substantial strength of India to get them into the dosage form like tablet, capsule, liquid, ointment, injection. We are ranked third worldwide as far as the API manufacturing capacities are considered. And 8% of the global share in the API manufacturing India is having. And almost 1 lakh crores of actually financial aids, or maybe the subsidies, or maybe the support is provided by the government for the API, especially for the product link incentive scheme, that if you produce such product, which can be actually substituted as far as the import is considered, a lot of actually contribution government is giving. 41 bird drugs, actually we are mentioning nowadays that government is going to provide the money, or maybe the seed capital, or maybe the direct actually money can be given for actually coming out with the substitute as far as the imported generics are considered in India, or imported active pharmaceutical ingredients are considered in India. That shows that medicinal chemistry, whatever our students are studied, is becoming important, and the big contribution is coming from API. That shows that not only in the formulation industry we are leading, but we are having a sufficient strength, a bench strength in that case, as far as the API is considered. And even we are exporting the APIs to the other countries also suggests, because many of our plants are approved by WHO as well as the US FDA and even TGA or MHRA. The strength of Indian pharmaceutical industry, current actually 2024, is almost touching to 1 lakh crores as far as the medical devices are considered, or biosimilars, sorry, it's a biosimilars, whatever we are talking, which we have achieved. And it may take to 5 lakhs crores around 2026 or maybe around 27. That suggests that even the biosimilar market is also, or medical devices market is also growing. And pharma packaging market, for all these things, the packaging services are required more, which is touching to 40,000 crores. That will be a huge actually contribution which India has to make even the packaging development. So medical devices, even formulations also require the packaging. Blood drugs also require the good packaging. And in that case, the packaging industry is also growing. And I think our turnover will reach to 40 lakhs crores. That is the demand in the market, which many entrepreneurs which we have to create on that line. And the Japan recently has actually taken the decision to invest in the medical devices, suggests that the developed countries are likely to come to India, share their technologies in actually collaboration, where India is become again a strength as far as the medical devices are considered. So all these things happening in India, that's why we are actually having the mission. Biosimilar, I said earlier, 2024 market is touching to 1 lakh crores, and that may be the 3 lakhs crores maybe after 3 years. And for that, I think the establishment of BARAC, he has given the strength. and that BIRAC is Biotechnology Industry Research Assistant Council, that is called as BIRAC, which is established, and the slogan itself says, ignite, innovate, and incubate. If you have any idea actually to develop the biosimilar, then Indian government can contribute through the BIRAC by giving certain fund, and I think the startup can be given in that case, and the project can be started. This is a good opportunity for many universities or the colleges. If you are thinking on that line, that BIRAC can help you with such type of project, and the startup can be given to the college or the universities to contribute in big way, that one day a biosimilar product can be launched, maybe because of your association. So think on this line, how India is contributing at present, and India is moving in the biosimilar field. Strength of Indian pharmaceutical industry is not only the manufacturing companies, but we also have contract research and manufacturing services which are available. Contract research organizations are available to conduct the clinical trial, and contract manufacturing actually organizations are also there, where you can manufacture the drug and actually sell into the market. There are many pharmaceutical companies where they are taking the loan license and manufacturing the actually product in other company and setting their and establishing their own marketing organization and actually spreading their wings, because the requirement is huge, right? There are huge requirement, and that's why the entrepreneurship can be promoted on that line. Help Indian companies can take from these CRAMs as well as CROs and the CMOs in that case, so that India is becoming stronger in the manufacturing belt, and that is the suggestion as far as the research and development is considered. These companies are doing the research and development work, whether it is a preclinical research, whether it is a pre-development of the formulation, or whether it is actually manufacturing of the formulation and giving to the multinational company. And that is the strength of India at present, giving the supporting structure to the formulation as well as the bulk drug industry. Research is the future, as we say. And to carry out the research to invent the new drug, many times 10 years to 20 years continuous work is required. And I think during COVID-19, this process is accelerated because of the clause that if any such diseases come where the clinical research can be actually enhanced or accelerated with the special clause, which happened. And that's why in 1 year, we brought that Covishield as well as the Covaxin. Otherwise, it is a continuous process of 10 years. It's a huge investment required, almost touching to 5,000 crores to 10,000 crores. But we have the pharmaceutical companies, especially after 2005, I think, whether it is the Sun Pharma, Arvindo, Cipla, Torrent, Zydus Cadila, Vakhad, Lupin, all these are the big giants, right? And hetero drugs, all of them are actually investing almost 500 crore to 1,000 crore every year. It is suggested that almost 8.4% of investment of their total sales today, they are investing in their R&D and giving the solutions to the new formulations, or maybe actually whatever the current requirement is there. I think the contribution is coming from all these actually pharmaceutical companies. Suggests that there is a huge demand for the people, those who are having the innovative as well as the creative mind, to come to the research and development and contribute. If you really wanted to increase actually the value of production of India, in that case, I think such type of investments are important, which pharmaceutical companies are doing. And even from government also, you are getting the funds nowadays to come out for the startup activities if you have the good idea. Suggest that from the research and development also, India is becoming stronger and stronger. And recently, because of the research and development, these are the few products which are launched into the market. DCGI has given them the permission. That is the plazomicin of Cipla for CUTI. That means complicative urinary tract infection. That means it's not a common infection of urinary tract infection, but it is a complicated. Many times the complicated urinary tract infections are there because of the several diseases and other things. And in that case, I think this drug will contribute, which is recently launched by Cipla. Zita is the another drug of Glenmark contributing for diabetes. As we said, there is no cure. Only thing is that you can reduce the blood sugar. You can maintain your health by doing the good exercise as well as going for the good diet in that case. But the solution may be there in the future. And I think one of the solution is given by Glenmark, that is Zita, which is launched. M.Cure Pharma from Pune has come out with the Oro for FCF 750. Especially it is for the iron deficiency anemia. It's an injection which they have provided and the signal is given by the DCGI. Then alkyne rhizo IV injection of Glenmark. Again, it is for chemotherapy-induced nausea and vomiting. Many people are suffering from the cancer, and when they go for the chemotherapy, the problem, usually it is a side effect, it is called as nausea and vomiting is tremendous, and that's why they avoid taking the chemotherapy. But for that, I think alkyne rhizo IV injection of Glenmark is also given the permission in that case, which is going to contribute especially for the anti-cancer therapy. And again, one more drug, that is indacaterol plus mometasone, that is a fixed dose combination which is launched by Glenmark for the asthma, that is also contributing in big way. So all these products which are the new one and giving them the special benefits to the patient, and I think India is leading. So continuously the research and development coming out with such type of formulations which is actually making the people happy and healthy. That is the strength of India, and that is the contribution of India even to the world. And one more strength, what we observed for the Indian pharmaceutical industry is the affordability of the medicine. A simple example which I wanted to take the example of paracetamol, like a crocin, which is available for 1 rupees a tablet in India. But if you go to the USA, I think it will be available for 20 rupees. That is the cost difference. But the quality, safety, and economy, India is actually leading at present. And that's why I think many off-patented drugs coming to the India. And I think since we have the US FDA plants which are approved for the manufacturing, we are making the generic drugs more and more and exporting to the world. That is the advantage of actually economy as well as the quality what we are developing. There are n number of actually products which we can give you the example, but this is the simplest example in that case, how the affordability India is achieving at present. We always say proudly, it's a pride that every third tablet or every fourth capsule consumed in the world is manufactured in India. What a great contribution which India is making. Even Serum Institute of India made the statement that every child in the world, whenever he takes the vaccine, I think every third or maybe the 3 vaccines which are coming from Serum Institute of India, which the child takes in the world. That suggests that India is really contributing in a big way, and Indian products are available in the pharmacies of the world, and that makes us confident also. That makes us actually satisfied also that we are saving the life, extending the life, and giving the best service to the human being on this planet. And to achieve all these things, to become the superpower, I think right from 2005, what we observed, the mergers and acquisitions are taking place. And the first actually very successful one was the Sun Pharma taking Ranbaxy in 2014, and Sun Pharma became a #1 pharmaceutical company. Lupin taking Gavis Pharma, and actually the Gavis Pharma, and that's why the Lupin has expanded its base with Gavis Pharma in the US. Cipla is taking Invagen, that is USA, and spreads its activity the worldwide. Intas has taken the Actavis in UK and spread their wings in the UK. Aurobindo has taken Sandoz, that is a US-based company, and again actually spread their wings even in the USA. Zydus Cadila has actually taken the Hinds, and especially they increase their base in the nutraceuticals. The Complan is a very successful brand. All of us know very well. And that is the contribution of Zydus Cadila. Dr. Reddy's has taken the Dr. Wakhad's actually brands in India and actually expanded their horizons in the India. Torrent has taken Curatio and again expanded in India in the dermatological base. While the Gland Pharma has taken Cenexi, and Mankind Pharma recently taken the Panacea Biotech. And Panacea Biotech is known for manufacturing of the biosimilars or biotech products more. And that's why that wing will be added in the Mankind Pharma, and contribution is much more. So all these things are happening in India. And I think the acquisition and mergers is a part of actually the Indian pharmaceutical industry, and taking a big shape and contributing to the worldwide. And when we say that the off-patented product, if you look at the list, more than 120 products will be off-patented in next 10 years. And I think the pharmaceutical companies in India planning to take actually the approval in that case with US FDA so that they can start manufacturing this actually new molecules which are patented, where the patent will be expired, and will make it available at economic cost or affordable cost. In that case, they will become the branded generics maybe in the future. So India is planning all these things in the future. Many of the brands have been enlisted on the slide. I will not take the name, but it is the happening process in that case as far as the off patented is considered. So looking to all these things, my friends, our Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji is very happy about the Indian pharmaceutical industry's growth, contribution, and the service to the humanity. And he is very much confident of Indian pharmaceutical industry, the way we are contributing, because when we are exporting the drugs to the 200 countries suggests that I think contribution is much bigger. And even during COVID-19, I think a lot of vaccines which we have exported to the world to save the life, and that is because of the decision of our Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. So the challenges are there now if you are planning to become the superpower. What is the challenges? I think the clinical trials. If you wanted to come out with the new drug, I think a lot of clinical trials we have to conduct. So opportunity is there, but again, the challenge is there in front of us to actually make the infrastructure for the clinical trials. Most expensive drugs, many companies are coming expensive drugs today, maybe costing one vial around actually 2 to 3 lakhs rupees. In that case, we should prepare ourselves to make such expensive drugs at economic cost is again another challenge in that. Entrepreneurship development. We need the entrepreneurs. No doubt 26,000 pharmaceutical companies we talk, but we need more because the turnover from 3 lakhs crores of domestic consumption will go to 10 lakhs crores. Who will contribute? Many entrepreneurs should come into the picture and actually contribute in big way. So entrepreneurship development should be a continuous activity with the pharmacy colleges in India in the future, which NEP 2020 is suggesting. Rural market actually distribution. Now, the technology is moving, the requirement of actually storage conditions are increasing, and reaching such actually medicines to the rural areas is a big challenge. So supply chain management is again the challenge where India should focus and contribute in a big way. The most important thing is the skill development, manpower skill development. And I think there, our government is also thinking in big way with Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. But I think with NEP 2020, lot of contribution which is coming, which I will tell you what we are contributing at present through the skill development. And again, another challenge of patented drugs will be more than 120 in the next actually 10 years. So can we actually explore the situation on that line and explore the potential on that line which India is having so that we can develop the branded generics on that line, reducing the cost and keeping the safety as well as the quality constant. But today, I'm going to take some part of the skill because everything is not possible in this webinar. And that is the importance of the skill, which is the challenge. Because in 2020, average age of India, average, not living age, average age of Indians, the young age population is touching to 29 years. So a lot of young people are there in India. And I think if we can develop them with the skill, the young India can contribute not only for India, but to the world. As we say, China is the manufacturing factory of the world. Most of the actually patented products or maybe any atom, not only the pharmaceutical product, any maybe electronic products or anything, I think manufacturing is happening in China. But if you consider the India, it is a human resource capital of the world. Huge population. We are number one in the world as far as the population is considered. 140 crores of people lives in India. That is the strength if you develop them with the skill. So skill development is the target which is given by Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, emphasizing on skilling India. And I think we should play the big role as a pharmacy profession in that case to take it further. Because what we observed that the developed countries like USA, UK, Germany, Japan, South Korea, the skill development is happening through the various programs in the universities and the colleges from 52% to 96%. But coming to India, whatever the programs which we have, many times it is observed that this ratio is very less, almost touching to 3%. And the target which we have kept as far as the India is considered that from 3%, can we take it to 10%? If you take it to the 10%, more than 42 crores of people will get skilled, not only in the pharma, It is a total together in every faculty or every sciences in that case, we wanted to contribute in big way. But taking the pharma in that case, whatever the big role which we have to play, we should play it. In Sanskrita, it is said, Sarvada Vigyata Vijaya. That means skill always wins. So making the Kaushal Bharat and Kushal Bharat to make the pharma India as a superpower in 2030 will contribute in big way. So 40 crores of people around 2022, I think, will get the benefit of Pradhan Mantri Kaushalya Vikas Yojana. So mission we have kept the skill India, especially for the pharma profession. And that's why I think NEP 2020 has been launched in 2023, and every universities or the colleges started working on that. I think Pharmacy Council of India is also thinking on that line. And the importance of NEP 2020, National Education Policy 2020 of India, is the skill development, promoting innovation even at the school or colleges level, promoting entrepreneurship, giving experiential learning while actually doing any program which is important, exposure to the direct practices, doing collaboration with the professional actually organizations will be the part of NEP 2020. Even those who are expert from the pharmaceutical profession and the industry, they can work as a professor of pharmacy practice, and they can develop the competent leaders for the future. And the most important thing, promoting the positive attitude and passion in the pharmacy professional will be the job of NEP 2020. We identified certain skills because we are working on that from 1990, and many skills are required. There are many, more than 70 to 80 skills. The basic skills are required, but some of them which we can implement in the pharmacy colleges or the universities is detailing, patient counseling, good manufacturing practices, therapeutic drug monitoring, even simple thing, giving the injection as far as a pharmacist is considered in the future. Then measurement of the blood level, medical coding, documentation, which is the part of the GMP practices, financial strategies, you should become the expert nowadays, marketing strategies, acquisitions, and uh, actually mergers, all these things will be the strategies for our managers in the future. Inventory management, because there are so many formulations which are involved. Managing the inventory, 80,000 brands, even for a medical store, how to manage the inventory. Innovation will be the part of our journey, and even the networking with many leading organizations in other countries will be the roles as far as the skills are required. And even not only our one language, because India is having the multi-dimensional skills in that case from state to state, learning even the other states' language is also advantageous in that case. And not only that, since we are exporting the drugs, understanding and learning the foreign language will be another skill which is required. And I think all the universities should contribute on that line. All the pharmacy colleges should take the interest in that case in developing this multi-dimensional soft skills in that case in the student to contribute in a big way. So do the collaborations with pharmacy colleges, with industries, hospitals, medical stores, diagnostic companies, medical devices company. Do that. It should not be on the paper. It should be the active actually MOU where the students will be benefited during their summer vacation or winter vacation, and actually they will be exposed for the experiential learning and the skills can be developed. Promote entrepreneurship skills, that how you can start a pharmaceutical industry, how you can start a pharmaceutical industry without having your industry, but actually getting your products registered and have your own marketing team, how you can actually start a pharmacy or a drugstore and lead it to the chains of the drugstore. All these things which you can talk to the student, inviting the entrepreneurs every month in that case, and telling their journey and inspiring the young generation to become the entrepreneurship. They should not actually only become the job taker, but they should become the job seeker, as we job giver, what we say, not job seeker, job giver they should be. And in entrepreneurship, that is the possibility. One of the project which we have completed is actually one beautiful project which we have given to one of the college for the development of a Chavan Prash, right? Chavan Prash is built is useful for the immunity building, you know very well. And the project was actually converting that Chavan Prash into the jelly prash, that means a chocolate form, and that is easy to carry and actually easy and the convenience actually to take it. So that is the development of actually this collaboration. And now this product is already launched in the market. This is the second year. And we are involving the students in that case to market that product in the evening. That is called as the experiential learning. With many pharmacy colleges are coming up, and actually students are developing their marketing skills in that case in promoting the product. But the product itself is developed with collaboration with one pharmacy college and entrepreneur. Amarjit Dalpe is one of my student, and he's having that company known as Vagamine. And his mission, which he has kept, to make this product as a 100 crore product, and that is the Jelly Chawanprash, first time launch in the market. So like that, I think the entrepreneurship can be promoted. And when I see the advertisements of many companies like Alembic, Sun Pharma, Panacea Biotech, for example, they require the skills. They mention the qualifications, but they require the skills. And I think imparting that skill will be the job in the future for all pharmacy colleges or maybe the life science colleges in that case. And it is observed after COVID-19, because a lot of education took place online. And I think there is a reduction in the development of the skill, right? From BE, BTech to b.pharm, if you take, the skills levels will be reduced, are reduced from 54% to 37%. So that is a quite heavy reduction in that case in the skill development, whatever the programs we are running. So now this is the right time that we should come up and contribute for the skill development, which is the challenge in front of us. So skill development in pharma for the life science student is the mission which our institute, that is Institute of Pharmaceutical Education, has kept, and ultimately to contribute for Pharma Superpower in 2030. 20,000 professionals are benefited so far from 1990 with this approach. And what is the approach? We are giving the diploma certificates, especially for the pharmaceutical production management, project management, herbal drug manufacturing management, purchasing stores, inventory management. These are related to the manufacturing. You can go to the website pharmadiplomas.com, which we can see various programs from 1990 we are running. And the students who completed that during that time, today they are the managers or vice presidents of the pharmaceutical companies. And whenever I meet them in the pharmaceutical companies for the training program, they are saying me that this program has changed our actually future in the pharmacy profession. And that has contributed a lot for the skill development and the managerial capacity which we got. And that inspires us to contribute much more and more. Those who wanted to go to the marketing, these programs are also available. All of them are available online mode. So any country student which we can, he can take the advantage. We have some students from USA also, from New Zealand also, from Saudi Arabia also from actually Sri Lanka, even Bangladesh, and all of them are enrolling through the online mode, and they are getting benefited because of this skill development. So those who want to do the marketing, they can take this diploma. These are all 11 months program, whatever we have. Those who wanted to develop themselves in quality control and quality assurance and regulatory, we have 5 to 6 program. I will not name them. You can go to the website and find out pharmadiplomas.com. All these programs are available. Even in the healthcare, we have 3 to 4 programs, especially in community pharmacy management. That is patient counseling, therapeutic drug monitoring. We have started this program, and many students are benefited and contributing at present. But NEP 2020, we have kept the mission, and we are coming out with a certificate program which is already launched, which many students are doing. That is the certificate program. These are the 3 months program. Earlier diploma programs are 11 months or 1 year program. But these are the program, these are the 3 months program. While doing your b.pharm or BSc, which you can do this program, these are also available online as well as the offline. And you can have the option of 1 month internship with the pharmaceutical companies or the organization. That option is also available during your summer or winter vacation. You can actually take that option of experiential learning, going to the pharmaceutical industry or maybe the organization. We have program in production, sales and marketing, quality control. We have program in drugstore services, drug regulatory affairs, pharma brand management, especially for the product management, pharmacovigilance, clinical research, and even good manufacturing practices. All of these programs are contributing in a big way. And NEP 2020, I think, can be implemented through this certificate program. And I think a college can approach us, or university principals can, or deans can approach us, where we can have the collaboration, because already the collaborations are working on that line. We also have the one-day professional certificate program, where certain skills which we are developing, which many life science colleges are taking the advantage. More than 200 actually life science colleges, including pharmacy colleges, we have run these programs, and the students are immensely benefited because along with me, more than 100 to 200 pharmacy experts from the pharmaceutical industries are available, and they are coming with us and contributing on that line. These are some of the programs which I have enlisted, and they are very much popular in the pharmacy colleges and life science colleges. Since I am associated with JSPM University, last year we started MBA Pharma Management, especially for the leadership approach, managerial approach, a very practical approach which we have, where the internship of 6 months is given to the student while doing MBA, and even experiential learning during summer and winter vacation. And all the courses are taught by the industry people. That is the advantage of 2-year postgraduate program with JSPM University with collaboration with IPER. I am very much happy to tell you today that IPR's contribution is much more and the significant, where 20,000 students so far benefited with pharma management diplomas. Employee from 1,000 pharmaceutical companies in India and abroad benefited. Students from 500 pharmacy colleges so far underwent our programs. 200 life science colleges, BSc, biotech, they underwent our program. We already have in the pipeline 50 MOUs with pharmaceutical industries, pharmacy universities, and life science colleges and pharmacy colleges. Conducted more than 1,000 training program as suggested by Golani, and it is likely to go more with this year, maybe touching 2,000. Like 75th SPER, we are keeping the target that it will be 2,000 in next 2 years. And more than 100 webinars already we conducted after COVID-19. We have the big collaboration with Wakhard, and Wakhard's employees are benefited with our diplomas, and it's a big contribution which this company is making. And during COVID-19, I'm really proud to tell you that Serum Institute of India has called us, and we have the collaboration or MOU with them, where thousands of employees every year undergoing diploma in pharmaceutical production management and diploma in pharmaceutical quality control and quality assurance management for the development of the skill. That's such a small contribution during COVID-19 IPR has done, which we are really proud of. And Abhijit Jain of Wakhard said that those who underwent our diplomas, their attitude is increased, passion is increased, they started contributing for the quality, and we have actually promoted them for the higher post because of their quality attitude as well as the productivity mission in the pharmaceutical companies, which really inspires us. And that's why whatever the contribution which we have made from academy and the industry, bridging the gap together, we have been awarded as the most promising pharmaceutical education and consulting institute of India. Along with us, many multinational companies and Indian companies got that award, while ours was the only institute during that time which received this award as a promising consulting as well as the skill development institute of India, which we are really proud of. Many teachers are attending this program, and usually we see that the pharmacy college get NAC A grade or NBA A grade or A double grade. But I think this is the time now that even every teacher and professor should get rewarded if he's doing the good job. And what is that A plus for the teacher? You should be alert, you should be active, you should be attentive, you should be attitude builders, you should adapt, you should have the assertive skills, and most important, action oriented. That is most important. Otherwise, many times we think that we wanted to remain positive, but action will speak your positive attitude in that case in the long term. So try to make your personality with this A plus so that we can really lead the pharmacy world in 2030 as a pharma superpower. Hugh Khera always says winners don't do different things, they do things differently. And I think skill development is the things doing differently ultimately to contribute to India to make capable and actually complete pharmacist as a leader to lead the world as a pharma superpower. And Dr. Cyrus Poonawalla, the owner of Serum Institute of India, says the satisfaction of saving human being is immeasurable. You cannot count in terms of money. He's the richest person of India. Along with Dilip Sanghvi, the first 10 people, 2 people belongs to the pharmacy profession. Ambani and Adanis are there. But along with them, our pharma people, Mr. Dilip Sanghvi, as well as Dr. Cyrus Poonawalla are the richest people. But that is not the biggest actually happiness, what they say. They said satisfaction of saving the life, nurturing the life, protecting the life is immeasurable. That is the happiness when one vaccine is given to the child and the child life is actually protected. That is the biggest satisfaction these people are actually getting whatever they are in the business. So I think that is the passion which we should have. And that's why, my friends, whatever you can do or dream, you can begin it. Boldness has genius power and magic in it. Begin it now to contribute for India to become Pharma Superpower 2030. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. You can take it further.
Thank you, Dr. Mahesh Burande, sir, for such a fantastic and thought-provoking session. Your vast experience and deep insights have truly shed light on the challenges and immense opportunities that lie ahead for the pharmacy profession. Your inspiring vision for transforming India into a pharma superpower by 2030 resonates deeply with all of us. The practical strategies and innovative ideas you shared will undoubtedly guide us as we navigate this journey together. We are deeply grateful for your time, effort, and passion for uplifting the pharmacy profession and empowering us with your knowledge. It has been an honor to have you with us, and your words have left an indelible impact on everyone present today. Thank you once again, sir. Sir, now there are some questions from the participants, and I will be asking you one by one, sir.
Yes.
The first one is, sir, how can regulatory framework help streamline the process of drug approval and export to align with the global standards?
And for that, actually, if you are in the pharmaceutical company, first your company should get WHO approval, or maybe I think US FDA if you are planning to export it to the US, or maybe MHRA if you are planning especially to the Europe. So this certification means what? System in the manufacturing, right? Then product
Right.
registration and everything, whatever the process which you have to do. Once actually your company get approval, and if you have the registration, I think the demand for the Indian medicine is more and more. So you have to follow the standards as well as the procedures on that line.
Thank you so much, sir. The second one is, sir, what role does government policy play in making India a pharma superpower, and what policy changes are most needed?
Government is providing a lot of support nowadays, basically providing hello.
Right, sir.
I think some problem came to. Yeah. See, government, I already told you that government is providing many funds, especially for production link incentive, I said. Then Pradhan Mantri Kaushalya Vikas Yojana for the skill development. Then again, Jan Aushadhi Kendras. All these are actually the funded activities from the government. Even if you come out with the import substitute, you have the startup, the government can provide you the money. Then certain parks government wanted to establish. The national medical devices policy has been established. So a lot of actually contribution which is coming, easy licensing, I can say, which is coming. And even with
Right.
external Ministry of Affairs, I think the government wanted to involve the other countries like Japan is coming in medical devices. So a lot of activities actually which is happening from the government side to promote the pharma profession in big way, where the support is actually required, maybe for the entrepreneurship. So on that line, it is good. And other things is actually NEP 2020, which government has given actually its verdict in that case, that it should be implemented through every universities and the colleges so that the skill development can
Right.
happen. So we can actually give the competent people to the pharmaceutical industries. Then only manpower is required, not only for India. In the future, the manpower will be required to the other countries because of average age of India is touching to 29 young age. And I think
Right, sir.
young age people are required. So government is
Right.
giving so many things. Only thing is that how much we can take it. That is important. You can
Right,
decide
sir.
on one mission and develop your pharmacy college on that line, or maybe the universities on that line.
Sir, one question is related to that only, that implementation of new education policy and what changes are required in the current pharmacy education curriculum to meet the future industry needs. As you told that IPER is organizing the skill development programs, how these programs can be implemented in the curriculum only so that the students can be skillful for the industry.
Yeah, see, basically, usually one more thing which NEP 20 India has said is appointing the pharmacy practice professors. And for pharmacy practice professor, doctorate is not the qualification. Usually to become professor, in academics, we require the doctorate in pharmaceutical sciences to become professor. But for such expert people, their experience is almost equivalent to the professor. That's why the UGC has promoted that you can appoint the professor of practice and he can actually interact with the students in a big way. He can play the catalyst role in that case, bringing the industry to the college. He can take the students to the industry in a big way. That is one approach which is required. And as far as the syllabus is considered, industry is moving very fast, right? If you develop the syllabus this year, I think next 6 months again the requirement will be huge. But at least every 4 years, according to me, the syllabus should be revised, and we have to take the industry experts in that case what they are looking for. And I think that should be a continuous process. I think last syllabus which we have revised in 2014. Now I heard that PCI is actually revising the syllabus in 2024, which may be implemented in 2025. But that such type of practice should be a continuous one. Such type of actually experts should be available continuously, and they should monitor the progress, what is the requirement. And as far as IPR is considered, whatever expertism we are going to the colleges, having their collaborations and IPR center, and we are contributing maybe 20 to 30% in that case. But if I think the education system is develop on that line, I think itself in every college, I think one
Right.
IPR will be there in that case. IPR may not be there in the future, according to me, if every college develop on that line.
Thank you so much, sir, for such a wonderful answer, sir. The next one is, sir, what opportunities exist for academia industry collaboration in fostering the pharmaceutical innovation?
See, basically, if you take one area, whatever the area of your strength in that case as a professor, and you talk to the industry on that line, that the mission of industry and your mission should match. Once that wavelength
Right.
is matched, I think some work can be given by the industry to you with actually MOU and other thing, because industry, whatever they wanted to do, I think secrecy is also most important in that case. Once that
Right.
secrecy clause is implemented, a lot of funds also the industry can give you. And today, even the corporate social responsibility, a lot of funds are available with the industry. They have to compulsory give to many activities. One of them can be the research and development with the pharmacy colleges in that case. But you should become expert
Right.
in that area and then approach the industry. If you approach 10 industry, at least one industry will come to you in that case. Don't expect
Right,
that
sir.
you approach one company and immediately they will come to you, right?
Right, right, sir.
Right.
Thank you so much, sir. The last one, sir. What is your vision for India's pharmaceutical sector in 2030, and what key milestone should we aim for to achieve this goal?
The mission, as far as which I have kept as a teacher or a professor, is to reach to each and every college to inspire the young generation that pharmacy profession has so many opportunities for you. You decide what type of actually mission you have in your actually life to contribute to save the life. And once you decide that, I think a lot of resources will come to you, and that will help you to achieve your dream. So mission which we have kept is to think big in that case for every student to contribute in pharmacy profession. A lot of opportunities are there, but it will not happen immediately. I always say to the student of pharmacy that 4 years is the investment when you are doing graduation. Next 3 years, when you take the job, even after post graduation, next 3 years, whatever the job you take is the investment in that case. Don't expect any dividend or the returns from that. First 3 years will be the investment only. Don't think of package. But once you actually develop yourself with this 4 years plus 3 years, that means 7 years, I think dividends you will get, or maybe the respect and the rewards which you will get will be next 50 years in the pharmacy profession, right? Your molecule will be patented in that case, and that patent benefits you will receive for the next 50 years of your life, right? So that is the mission which I have kept to inspire the students.
Thank you so much, sir, for showing all of us the vision, a great vision in the profession of pharmacy, sir. And so here we come to the conclusion of the session, sir. As we conclude the 75th SPSR webinar on challenges and opportunities in pharmacy profession to make India a pharma superpower in 2030, let us reflect on the insightful discussions and the wealth of knowledge shared by our esteemed speaker. Today's session has illuminated the immense potential of the pharmacy profession in shaping India's future as a global leader in the pharmaceutical sector. While challenges such as regulatory frameworks, skill gaps, and innovation bottlenecks remain, they are not insurmountable. With strategic investment in research and development, stronger academia industry collaborations, a commitment to quality and compliance, and fostering innovation, India is poised to achieve remarkable milestone in healthcare and pharmaceutical excellence. The opportunities ahead are vast, and our collective responsibility is to harness them with unwavering determination and a shared vision. Each of us has a role to play in this journey, whether through advancing education, strengthening manufacturing capabilities, or ensuring equitable healthcare access. Let us leave this webinar with renewed inspiration and commitment to contribute to making India the global pharma superpower by 2030. Together with concerted efforts, innovative thinking, and a dedication to excellence, this vision is well within our reach. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all our esteemed speakers, participants, and organizing committee members for this webinar, for their valuable insights and unwavering commitment to advancing the profession of pharmacy. We extend our sincere gratitude to guest of honor Dr. Milind Omekar, sir, National President, Association of Pharmaceutical Teachers of India, and Dr. Shashi Alok, National President of SPSR, for gracing with their esteemed presence today. We express our heartfelt thanks for your invaluable contributions. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Mahesh Burande, sir, for his insightful and inspiring session. Your vast knowledge, decades of experience, and unwavering dedication to the pharmacy profession have truly enriched today's discussion. Your visionary ideas and practical insights on addressing challenges and leveraging opportunities to make India a pharma superpower by 2030 have left us with a renewed sense of purpose and direction. Your emphasis on quality, innovation, and skill development resonates deeply with the aspirations of every participant here. Dr. Burande, sir, your passion for empowering the pharmacy profession and shaping the future of healthcare is truly commendable. Thank you for your invaluable contribution to this webinar and for inspiring us to dream big and work towards transforming India into a global leader in pharmaceuticals. We would also like to express our appreciation to our convener, Mrs. Monika Sabharwal, ma'am, for her pivotal role in organizing this event. We extend our gratitude to all SPSR team members and participants for their collaborative efforts, which have broadened our understanding and fostered cooperative learning. Your collective contributions have made this webinar a success, and we look forward to continued collaboration in advancing pharmaceutical sciences and research. Thank you for being the integral part of the 75th SPSR webinar. Your active participation and contribution have been invaluable, and we look forward to future endeavors that contribute to the continuous betterment of the healthcare and well-being for all. Thank you once again for your participation. Have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and wishing you a great Sunday.
Thank you, sir.
And keep yourself actually passionate about the pharmacy profession. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Alok.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Shall I leave, sir?
Yes,
Right,
sir.
sir. We may.
Yes.